Well, hello there, lovelies. It is me again, Gent, and welcome back to Superstar Saga. And it has been a good while since I actually picked this game up again because I've been just so lazy, to be quite frank. I just couldn't be bothered doing anything for quite a while. So we're here to once again enjoy this really casual playthrough of one of my all-time favorite games, and yeah, let's just get started for today's episode. In the previous episode, we completed Stardust Fields, we defeated a Tollstar, and we weren't quite able to save Bowser, but yes, we are now off a little bit more into the Bean Kingdom, and we're going to see how much we can, accomplish in this episode. So I probably will aim to just kind of aim to maybe get further up the mountain. Not sure where. Not sure exactly where exactly I'll be finishing, but yes. So right now I'm just kind of mucking around in the village, and I don't really, because I know what to do, and it's just like, oops. It's just like, it's just chill, really. I don't really need to do anything too hastily. I don't want to be too hasty with this playthrough. I want to be nice and chill. So, these two lovebirds are just kind of standing at the waterfall. Don't worry, I've got my lovebird. And she's all like, the waterfalls at first feel so good. My pores are partying. That's how I feel about waterfalls as well. Nice. So come on, let's go. So we're about to meet again one of the most beloved characters of this game. There he is. Give back, Prince Peasley. Yeah. You again! You're the pair of faint rats that swooped in with the Bowser that I hate. I say to you, while I was busy with Peasley, you've been catching me. I have Furry. But Cacletta has already begun spewing the butter of her next tasty plan over Bean Kingdom. Or Bean Castle, sorry. I trip up over my words quite frequently. Since you two cannot make it in time, I say to you that it is better late than never. So here is your halting place. Oh. And then, oh no, we're trapped. Oh, whatever can we do? If only we had something made out of a heavy metal that could destroy that boulder that fell in front of us. So I'll get to these guys later, and how sometimes this part of the game took me forever to understand how it works. It's like never clear of how this works, but we'll get to that in just a moment. This is the last stone. Now we should show the true spirit of the Hammerhead Bros. This stone's our last shot. This stone just ain't gonna do it. We can't make hammers no more. What do you think you're just staring at? What, you want us to make you a hammer? Hey, I know these two dudes. They're Mario and Luigi from the Mushroom Kingdom. The Jumpin' Hammer Kings. Yeah, you're so right, Sledge. I remember these guys. Why are a couple celebrities like you bumming around in this place looking for a hammer? Oh, hey, you don't have to tell us. We fully understand. Our lips are completely sealed. We just make what you need. We're professionals, after all. That's right, pros all the way. But the thing is, in order to make hammers, we need the hoo-hoo blocks from the mountaintop. And since Blablabladon suddenly stopped coming down here, we can't get up to the summit. Hoo-hoo blocks are hard stones, hammers made from those things that break anything. We want to climb the mountain to get more hoo-hoo blocks, but we can't jump well enough to do it. Huh? Oh yeah, what was I thinking? You guys are jumping pros, aren't you? So you think you could go to the top of the mountain and get some hoo-hoo blocks? Sure do. That would really hook us up. If you could get us some hoo-hoo blocks, we'll make you a special hammer. You scratch our backs, bros, we'll scratch yours. So the problem with this moment is that they say to you, first of all, the bridge is broken, so we're repairing it. Go talk to villagers for a while and come back. So you do that. So you talk to villagers, you just be like, blah, 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 blah. And then you talk to them again, and you go back, and you hear that, that's them fixing the bridge. And then, as a child, I just kept going back and forth of like, how am I supposed to progress through this section? But the trick is, you need to talk to every single one of them. And then it will somehow trigger the bridge to be repaired. It's so weird. And I realized this a lot later on in my life, but back when I was a kid, I just did not understand what was happening. So up the mountain we go. Well, we got some enemies to fight, right? Yep, there's one. Two beanie looking guys. And there you go. Oh, I missed. And swish. And boop. And a squish. Easy. One woo bean. I, for some reason, weirdly like collecting all the beans in this game. Like, I try to... It's because it unlocks like a little cafe moment. And I am oddly in love with this cafe moment. I love making all the different coffees and such. Oh, and Luigi levels up. And I'm gonna probably give him more bros points because he's kinda lacking in that department. So up we go. Oh. So if it starts to get a bit too repetitive, I can always just try to cut out some of the fight so it's not like a bunch of just fluff to just kinda pad the time out a little bit. So we'll see. If it starts to get a bit too many fights going on, I'll start to edit some of them out. Okay. And that's that done. I probably would edit that part out. Okay. Let's go to the next area. So we have here just like, oh, we've got our first little underground secret. Oh, and there's a dry bones guy here. Oh, whoops. I'm good at this game. Ignore that. Boop. And loop. Okay. So we can't do this quite yet, since you know you need a certain ability in order to go on and get that secret, which is just another bean. Okay. This thing was always weird when I played this as a kid. Just the kind of ooh face it's making. Like, look at that. And it kind of looks like it's looking down on you with its arms up. And it's on fire. What a weird game this is sometimes. But, yeah, whatever. Well, I wonder what this fountain could be used for. Oh, I know, because I've played this game before. You put out the fire, and it absorbs the cloud, which makes a tornado appear. You know, normal stuff. Normal stuff that you see in a Mario game. And I'm just gonna do a quick save here. So I've just been, like, I think I said it towards the beginning, it's been, like, about, 10 minutes since I hit the record button. But, I've not really been up to much in terms of like what's going on in real life. Just like I've been just working a lot and not really nothing particularly major has happened except that my Discord account actually got hacked for a moment, and that actually really stressed me out for like a week of like, oh my god, what do I even do? And I was just kind of like, oh my god, have I lost my account? And so that's just been kind of, well, that's the only major thing that really happened. I had to contact my bank, block my card and all that. So, aside from that, nothing really major has really happened. But it's also been a bit of a kind of a weird start to the year. If I have to be honest, it feels a bit slow, and it feels a little bit just like a few weird things are happening so far. Like loads of people at my work are leaving, and we're just kind of, and people getting sick all the time. So it's just in a particular area at the moment. So yeah, that's, aside from that, that's kind of what's been going on recently. That just activates the water. Let's get going. I love that detail of Luigi. Like, he can't drink all the water. He just goes and splooshes it all out because he can't contain it all. He's too skinny. There we go. And we're about to get to the first boss of this mountain. So far, this is going really quickly. I didn't intend to that to happen. It's kind of weird. So, at Travelers, I am Huhuros, the ancient weapon of the Huhu civilization. Beyond this point, the path goes even crueler. You must prove yourselves up to the challenge. Dare to try this challenge? Yeah, of course. So you just... Whoops. Let me try that again. Oops. I'm good at this game, I swear. So we're just collecting all these little orbs? These little spirits or something? Not quite sure what they are. Then when you get them all, he's all like, yippee. Now for your next challenge. You must defeat me! Let us begin. And so I always like to do this, because this is the best way to do it. Just attack each of the different pillars so that he then he's exposed and he has nowhere to hide as I just suck that laser. But otherwise it's an easy fight. Again, scrunch. Got nowhere to go, and he's all like, oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't know I would be exposed like this. I mean, he's not wearing any clothes aside from this, necklace he has. Well, why don't I just ram my head right down onto your little head? Whoop! Whoop, whoop, whoop. And boop. Go. There we go. Just do a nice bounce attack. There we go. Try another bounce attack. Boom! And he's dead. Super easy. And he's all like, oh, what am I doing here? I've got no clothes on. I've got to run. But you know, no shame. No shame in having no clothes. Let yourself be free, bird. Okay. I might be able to get up to the next boss, we'll see. But I'll try not to... If you've never played this game before, first of all, well, you should. It's a really good game. But I'll try not to always say, oh, I wonder when I'll get to the next boss. Because you know, yes, I may have played this game for like, ever since the 2000s, so nearly 20 years at this point. But I'll try, if no one has seen this, especially the Game Boy Advance version of Superstar Saga, I'll try not to spoil it as much, because I do think it kind of would ruin the fun of it, and ruin the charm of it a little bit. But anyway, speaking of like not being able to spoil a game or like a new game, especially once the Switch 2 comes out, I might actually see if I can do like a few Let's Plays on it, and then just see what games come out for it. So hopefully I play something that I've never played before, and I can experience it with you guys. Because maybe I'm making this seem a little... Oops. Maybe I'm making this seem just a little bit too easy. Because, you know, it's an easy game. It's very, like, quite straightforward. But it's not like a game that's, like, impossible to die in. Like, you could always challenge yourself to be all like, can I beat this game without healing? But we'll see. And if I remember correctly, I think this is exactly where the next boss is. Isn't that crazy? Yep, here we are. That was insanely fast. I always like this bit where you get to see the rest of the kingdom. This very kind of simple kind of style. I've always liked this. So fun. I love it. One of my favorite Game Boy Advance games. I'm probably repeating myself at this point, but I can't help but emphasize. You know, I can't help but emphasize. Okay, so we go here where all these hoo-hoo blocks are. And we're like, what's this guy doing here? What's this Petrodactyl here doing? And you're like, oh, I wanna speak to him. And he's like, oops. Fools! What are you kicking that for? That's a really rare stone. It's called a hoo-hoo block. And I'll tell you, anyone who tries to kick a hoo-hoo block down the mountain is a thief in my book. Hey, we're trying to get this to make our hammers. Huh, my name? Oh right, I'm Blablanadon. Was that? The townsfolk were all worried about me? Really? But I didn't mean to make them worry. See, what happened is this. I saw Prince Peasley and followed him up here. And then I saw that this huge egg had appeared. I was shocked. I was speechless, which is rare. So anyway, I've just been here keeping this poor egg warm ever since. Yep, that's the deal. I think something will hatch out of it pretty soon. That's what happens with eggs. Oh, it's here. It's time. Oh, wow. It's about to hatch. I can't take the suspense. Oh. It's this big dragon. Ah, well, that's a shock. Talk about one crazy egg. And now we're on to the next fight. Oh. As it just gets slapped in the face with a thing. Okay. So, splash attack. There you go, sir. And nice bounce, bros. I'm too short. It's kind of weird because I think this game is slightly glitched. Because usually he would fire 2 shots, but sometimes he just fires 1, and I'm like kinda, well, what is it? One or the other. So I think I think it's a little bit bugged in that way. But whatever. Because I did notice quite a few kind of bugs in this game. Where when I arrived to like Joke's End, there was this moment where I couldn't even do anything, and I just was stuck in the battle. And I was just like, what the heck just happened? But we'll get to that part, hopefully. And so far I haven't experienced it again, so hopefully it shouldn't be much of a problem when we arrive to that area. And he's gone. Nice and easy. And Mario levels up, finally. So I'll give him, as well, also some more DP, more Bros points. Oh, Luigi levels up as well! And so I'll give him more hit points. There we go. But who could this be? Oh, it must be the prince. Cheers to you, mustaches. This incredibly dazzling man is none other than Prince Beasley. What happened to you? Well, I suppose you could call it a bit of an accident. As I was investigating events throughout the country for this top-secret mission I'm on, I suddenly encountered Cacletta and her vile underling Fawful here on this mountain. But by the time I realized who the fiends were, it was too late. They transformed me into that and shut me inside the egg. Is that so? Princess Peach's voice has been stolen. I wouldn't worry about the Princess Peach. I'm quite sure she'll be fine. At any rate, we should chase after Cacletta. I want you to visit Queen Bean in the Bean Bean Castle once you climb down the mountain. And maybe Cacletta's next target is in the Bean Bean Castle. I bet my life on it. Hehehe. And here's a gift from me, autographed of course. Yes, I think a rose matches your green perfectly. If you show that rose at Bean Bean Castle, they'll permit you to enter. And with that, I must get back to my mission. May we meet again. And we're back, safe and sound, to the village. Alright, well, I might actually have to call it an episode now, because it's kind of getting a little bit long, like 25 minutes at the moment. At least that's what my recording is saying. So I might as well just stop here for now. So, you know the drill, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you for the next episode of Superstar Saga.